roundabouts between 2010 and 2020. So we select the desired time frame and visualize the data. We see that the average number of casualties is about 1.3, and that we see a lot of low peaks in the number of accidents in February, which kind of makes sense as this is a short month. And at the end, we see that there is a dip due to Corona. Now, if we select only accidents on roundabouts, we see kind of the same pattern here, only that the decrease of accidents is a bit steeper in the years even before Corona. And also the number of total average casualties is a bit less. Now, if we navigate through the map, we find that most of these accidents on roundabouts take place in urban areas and not so much in the rural areas. This makes sense in two ways, as there are more roundabouts in urban areas, as well as there's a lot more traffic, so more accidents are bound to happen.
And then for our second task, we select a subset of the filters that we just had, so we narrow it down even more. And then for our first visualization, we only select the serious accidents. And we can clearly see that the trend that we saw before in the amount of accidents that was going down for all accidents on roundabouts does not go down now. So it basically seems to say kind of consistent, the amount of serious accidents that happen on roundabouts. Then when we create another visualization, again on roundabouts, but this time only for fatal accidents, we can see on the left that there are actually way less fatal accidents than serious accidents. We can also see that the average number of casualties has gone up quite significantly. And we see that obviously there are just way less accidents per month here. And we don't really see a trend in the amount of accidents per month that happen here.
As you may know, the UK Road Safety Act of 2006 is an act that increases the maximum penalties for road offences and defines causing death by carelessness or inconsiderate driving as a criminal offence. The tool that we made can be used by researchers to investigate the effectiveness of such an act on road safety. This can help evaluate what kind of rules and penalties change road traffic statistics and which groups of people responded more to these rule changes. For general statistical exploration, the researcher may first explore accidents that occurred before 2006. For example, use a 3-year buffer to reduce omitted variable bias, and then you can compare these to the 3 years after 2006. Using the graph to the right, as you can see here, general information about the total and average number of casualties can be seen. This will give you a general sense of how the Road Safety Act of 2006 did in reducing the numbers of accidents over the entire UK.
You can also use the map on the left to gain an understanding of the geographical distribution of the Act's effectiveness. Using additional filters will allow you to more accurately assess the location data, such as filtering on urban or rural areas or specific police districts. To compare the Act's effectiveness on different groups, you can use extra filters such as accident severity. You may filter on serious and configure another visualization and filter on fatal. Here you can see the serious versus fatal accidents prior to 2006. Then if you change the time filters to after 2006, you can compare these graphs and numbers with the ones from before to understand how the Road Safety Act of 2006 has affected serious accidents or fatal accidents.